Hello, Chastity. Thank you for your response to this field trip on the ethic of care. I myself had the ethic of justice. However, I lead with a lens of relationships and care, so this one was particularly interesting for me and hard not to infuse my personal feelings into this situation. A couple things that you stated that I just wanted to piggyback on. One thing is, I wonder how much prep she did before the field trip. So I know that they're studying marketing in this unit. If she would have taken the time to let students know the purpose of the field trip, her intentions up front, and letting them know, hey, this could be a very valuable experience for you, for everybody in the classroom, not just Hakeem and Kevin, but all of her students. So that way, and say, hey, when we get back, we're going to have a discussion about what we learned, and this is the purpose of the trip, and this is what we're going to do with it. So that way, it sets the context for their trip, and they didn't just look at it as a fun time away from school. The other thing that came to my mind was that if she had the relationship and the care for her students, she could have let them know that, this is about a job that is, business and in the business world, and many of you being first-time college students, when the tour guide mentioned that many of the people who work there were hired straight out of college, they may have felt alienated. This could have been a point of conversation, like, hey guys, I know that this may seem far-fetched or far out of your reach, but what did you think about this? Did it open up your eyes to anything, any new possibilities? Just acknowledging the fact that many of them are the first time that they're going to college, right? It is not just Hakeem and Kevin. It said many of her students are first generation college students. So this may be something foreign to them. So her having a little bit more care with the situation, I think would have gone a long way. And lastly, I think at the end, to move forward, she really needs to do a good job. She needs to own it. She needs to apologize and say, hey guys, I missed the mark on this. I was expecting us to have this kind of experience and you to have these takeaways, but this is what happened. Tell me about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, have this honest conversation and not be mad at the kids for how they respond, and then say, okay, which field trip would you guys want to go on that could be meaningful for you? I think would go a long way. I do think that she had really good intentions, as you mentioned, but I learned as a leader, sometimes our intentions and our impact are two totally different things. We can have the purest of intentions, but the way we impact others, we have to own that. And hopefully that Ms. Anderson is the type of teacher that will be reflective in her practice and own her actions. However, at the end of the day, I do think that she does care for her kids. She just went about this in the wrong way.